don't understand why this keeps happening. You don't deserve it. You're gonna find love. You deserve better, and what's meant to be will be. Just think positive and get through it. Stacey, love you. Love you too.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Married to Reality. It's the Darcey and Stacey edition. I'm your co-host, John, here with my wife and co-host, the one and only Teresa.
Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing?
I'm a little sad.
I'm a little sad, too. I'm sad and I'm full because I just ate a burrito.
Yeah. We might have burrito throat because...
Yeah, I do have a burrito throat.
I have burrito throat. Guys, we just shoved down some mo's right before this record. We did this a little differently today.
Yeah.
We usually watch this show together, but today I watched it. You watched it.
I watched it yesterday.
You watched it yesterday. And then you went to pottery class.
Yeah.
And then I got us mo's.
Yeah, that's why I didn't cook, because of my pottery class that I'm
down.
not really good at, but hey.
It's okay.
I'm having fun.
That's why you're taking class.
I know. I'm having fun.
Yeah, but we ate some burritos. We have burrito throat now. I don't know. I don't think we've ever eaten. Normally we podcast before we eat.
Yeah.
But it's getting late. So
I definitely have a burrito throat.
Well, I don't know. But it was worth it. It was delicious. I'm satisfied. I'm full. Yeah, just if you got a cough off the mic and
yeah,
it should be good. But anywho, I'm disappointed. I don't know why. Okay, geez, take it easy over.
Did you hear it?
Is it COVID or is it?
No, it's a burrito. It's my burrito throat.
I understand. I have it too. Guys, we're talking too much about burrito throat and not enough about Darcey and Stacey. This season finale kind of came out of nowhere.
Right? 7 episodes?
7 episodes. And then apparently 2-part tell-all. The tell-all is going to be almost as long as the season itself.
We've never had a tell-all before.
We've never had a sister tell-all. A twin tell-all.
Gets me thinking.
Maybe that's why it's 2 parts. One for Darcey, one for Stacey.
Maybe. Well, this whole thing got me thinking, right? We have 3 seasons of the sisters, and now we have 2 tell-alls. Does it mean that Darcey and Stacey is over?
No. You don't smell a twin wedding spinoff?
Oh, yeah.
A twin wedding special?
Oh, yeah. Well, it also ended abruptly.
So abruptly. It was over in a blink of an eye, in a flash, and it left me wanting more, and I think it's because there's more to come. There's no way this would be the end.
That's true.
You would not end a series. You would end a season like this. You would not end a series like this. We would need some resolution. We would need some marriages. We would need kids on the way.
Divorces, yeah.
With divorce. You need something final. This is definitely, in my eyes, this is teeing up a wedding special.
Oh, for sure.
And I would love to see that.
The twin wedding.
I would. Can you imagine the planning, the twedding? Yeah. Can you imagine the planning, the poor wedding planners who have to service Darcey and Stacey?
Oh my gosh.
And their twedding. Whew, hopefully that's to come. But before we get there, we're going to talk about this season finale, this episode 7, in a minute. Before we do, if you guys aren't following us on Instagram, it would be awesome if you could. We're getting a lot of you guys coming over there, so keep on coming. We're at Married to Reality Pod on Instagram, and it's a good time over there.
Yeah, we got some memes. Guess who created them?
You're 2 for 2 right now.
Yeah, 2 for 2.
That's why you earned yourself that burrito.
Yeah, I told you I'll come up with memes.
2 for 2.
And I did.
Get over there, guys, if you're not already, at Married to Reality Pod on Instagram. Message us, like those memes. You'll see what's going on with the podcast, what shows we're going to be covering in the future, what shows we're covering now, news, scheduling. It's all happening on Instagram, at Married to Reality Pod. Also, make sure you're following the podcast wherever you're listening. Right now, if you're not following, it's so easy to do. Just look down and smash that follow button.
Guys, smash it like it's as hot as Darcey's new ring that Georgi probably couldn't afford.
That Georgi probably didn't buy.
Oh, that Georgi probably put on his credit card and that's it.
It's a hot ring. It's like
$30,000 ring.
Wait, you're just guessing.
I'm guessing. Obviously, I'm guessing.
I know.
But it looked big.
I'm going to say 3 carat, 2.5 to 3 carats. I would say, yeah. So you could be 30,000 plus. Who knows? But
Georgi loves putting things on his credit card. Well, he doesn't love paying it off.
No.
So it might catch up with him, but...
I was trying to think who else was putting something on their credit card recklessly. Ella.
Oh my gosh.
Maxing it out.
Guys, please learn from these two.
Yeah. Keep a good credit score.
Yeah.
It's important.
Also, don't buy things you cannot afford.
That's a good lesson.
Yeah.
Okay. So follow the podcast. And last but not least, if you haven't left a review, please do. It means the world to us. So I know we say it every time, but it's the nicest thing.
It's true.
It's true. And it's the nicest thing you can do for this podcast. So please, if you haven't left one, take a few seconds and rate and review the pod. Thank you.
You ready?
I am so ready.
How's your burrito throat?
I think it's clearing up.
Oh, mine isn't.
It's not clearing up.
I almost feel like I have a piece of wrap stuck in my throat.
Your burrito was twice the size of mine, I'll say, and I was a little jealous.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I could have been a little smaller.
Right? I don't know why they gave you such a big burrito.
I don't know why I ate it all.
Yeah, well, I did because it was delicious. Anyways, enough about our burrito throats. Let's get into this thing. Let's talk about this final outing in Miami, because if you guys remember, they went on a boat. They tried to snorkel. It didn't go well. They got to shore, and Georgi said, "You girls, you go freshen up. I got something I got to do."
So we picked up where we left off. Georgi's preparing the surprise at the beach, a picnic table, a cheese board.
It was a nice little setup.
It was a nice little setup,
It looked like he booked the beach. There was no one around.
A few people in the background.
Oh, I didn't see. But yeah, the setting was nice. It was sunset. The ring, as we said, quite the upgrade. I don't think this was from the House of 11 collection. This looked like it was from a jewelry store.
For sure.
So, okay. He says he returned the old ring and he got this one. And unless you bought your ring at Claire's in the mall, I don't know that you can just return an engagement ring.
Well, you can
exchange. You could trade it in.
Yeah, I think that's what he meant.
It's like a car. As soon as you take that thing off the lot, it depreciates. So he's not. If he spent $5,000 on the last one, he can't go back to K Jewelers or Jared and get $5,000 for it. He can go back and they can say, "Oh, maybe we'll give you $3,000." So I don't think he didn't return it. Maybe he traded it in or he went to a pawn shop. I can see Georgi rolling up to a pawn shop.
Yeah, for sure.
Taking care of business.
He got money for it and then probably put it towards the new ring because
he's somehow parlayed whatever that was.
The new ring is huge.
Out of control. And it's worthy of a goddess. Yeah. That is a ring worthy of a goddess.
But as he said, I got to know Darcey better, so now I know what she likes.
Yeah. And
it was very Darcey looking ring.
Very Darcey. And I'm guessing she likes beachfront proposals or water proposals because the last one was on the water.
On a boat.
On a boat. This one, it's always surrounded by water. Maybe because he knows she's going to start a Darcey downpour and he figures let's just be in an area that can sustain some watershed because he knows what's coming. The tears are going to flow.
I loved this proposal for Darcey because I think that's all she ever wanted.
Yeah. And I was a little skeptical of the girls being there, Annika and Aspen being there. I thought it went beautifully. I
thought it was a great idea. Like Georgi's been trying to work on himself to be a better person, a better family man, to get together with the girls more, and Darcey. So the fact that he included them in this huge decision, right?
Yeah.
I think it was really cool. And that's basically why I said it was beautiful for Darcey. I don't really care for the beach. Right. I'm sure she did, but just the setup.
I know.
Setup.
I kind of laughed to myself because Stacey didn't get the invite. She was not part of the proposal.
She left Miami.
I know, but Georgi could have said, "Hey, stick around. I have a surprise."
Well, I get it. Like, he wants to be their own family, like Darcey and the girls.
That's a good point.
And that's what he was doing. He asked them, "Hey, can we stay a few days longer as a family?" So I thought that was perfect.
Do you think Annika and Aspen knew what was happening? Or do you think he was really just like, "I have a surprise. Get your mom here"? Because I couldn't tell. They definitely knew something was coming because they were involved. They were saying, "Close your eyes, walk this way." They knew something was coming.
Yeah.
I don't know if he said, "I'm going to propose."
Yeah, they looked surprised.
Okay. They were crying, which made me, I didn't get that emotional watching this proposal. I get emotional sometimes watching these shows. Not this one in particular, but watching them react. I was like, this is real. This seems like a real, authentic proposal. I was surprised that was the reaction because I don't think they're actors. I don't think
not yet.
They're on their way. But I was like, oh, that's authentic.
Yeah. And they were saying, like, we're super happy for our mom. Like, you know, they believe that Georgi's intentions are pure after past couple of days when he was really trying to be there, not just for Darcey, but also for the girls.
Yeah. I was a little disappointed that he kept the ring in a duffel bag under the table and not a sock under the table. Because I thought that would have been fun.
That would have been poetic.
That would have been a little wink.
It would have been like, Darcey, now you know why I kept the money in the sock.
Yeah. But
360.
No. I think that was some burrito throat.
270?
It's not a
180?
No, it's not any of those. It has nothing to do with anything.
It's my burrito throat.
Yeah, blame it on the burrito throat. But yeah, he whips it out. He proposes. There was that long pause where for a second I thought maybe Darcey's not going to say yes.
I think she was just taking it all in.
Yeah. And then at the end, Georgi Aniko asks him, will you allow me to be your stepdad?
Oh.
It's almost a second proposal.
Who's your stepdaddy?
Who's your stepdaddy? Yeah, I propose I would like to be your stepdad. And they were like, sure, cool, sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, there is not much to do. Like, those girls are big enough that he doesn't have to really do anything. You know, it's not like,
he's not changing diapers.
Yeah, you have to babysit and make sure they're at home on time. I mean, maybe that.
He's got to hold the phone for them when they do TikTok dances. That's about it.
Probably.
That's where his fatherly responsibilities end. Make sure you get my good side. Okay, plug in the ring light.
The ring light,
and leave me alone. I'm texting boys. That's about it. So the proposal went well. Everyone's happy. Everyone's crying. It's all good. They check out of the Vagabond Motel, which by the name of this establishment, I started itching myself because I was like, the Vagabond Motel, this sounds like a flea bag motel. I thought there was bed bugs, but I looked it up because that's who I am. It's actually this super cool, like boutique-y, high-end motel.
Okay.
It's like the equivalent of a tricked out Airstream in comparison to an RV.
Okay.
You think motel, you think, this is not the best.
Yeah.
Super 8 motel, Motel 6. Vagabond Motel, very cool, ranging from $250 a night to $500 a night.
Oh, wow.
So a pretty nice motel. They're checking out. It's time to go back to Connecticut, and everyone's feeling good.
Darcey's... It's my burrito throat.
Now stop blaming the burrito throat, okay? That's the last time you're going to eat a burrito, if you keep blaming the burrito throat.
1, 2, 3. Darcey was so thrilled.
What was that?
I just counted down my burrito throat.
You counted up.
That too. Like, come on.
Blame it on the burrito.
Yes. Darcey has been very pleasantly happy and surprised with this trip. The show went well. Georgi was behaving well, and she got engaged.
Nobody slipped into the pool. Nobody cracked their head on the diving board during the fashion show. It was very
Georgi
successful.
didn't leave her because of the outfit she gave him.
I'm not going to lie, I forgot about that outfit. And you saying that just made it all rush back in, and I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight.
I forgot about it too. But then I was doing some screenshots for our meme, so I went to my saved photos. And I saw the Georgi screenshots on my phone, and I laughed out loud by myself. That was great.
It's unbelievable. It's perfect. If he's gonna do that, that was bigger than any proposal, any ring.
Oh my gosh,
that was investment right there. That's showing you care.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay. So let's cut back to Connecticut, and I'm not gonna give you guys GPS coordinates of my parents' house.
Bellagio.
Let me just say,
Bellagio.
This restaurant that they're at, the Bellagio, okay, it's pronounced the Bellagio. Okay, guys, buckle up because I ran around the apartment when I saw this. It's less than 10 minutes from my parents' house.
What?
It's less than 10 minutes from my parents' house. We've driven by it many a times.
What?
Many a times, right? You and I in the car. There we go, Bellagio over there.
We have to go. Guys, it's not the Bellagio in Las Vegas.
It's not.
It's a Bellagio in Connecticut.
Which is perfect because that's how the twins live their life. It's like, oh yeah, we're doing it big. Miami Swim Week, aka the pool at a Holiday Inn in Fort Lauderdale. And now they're like, we're doing the Bellagio, lunch at the Bellagio. And it's the Bellagio in Connecticut. So it's perfectly Silva.
I think we have to go.
We're absolutely going to go.
Connecticut.
We're absolutely going to go. Fun fact, the owner of the Bellagio in Connecticut, he's Albanian. So I didn't even think about that.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Have we been to Bellagio?
No, you're thinking of the restaurant with the Austrian owner.
I guess. But I've heard your mom saying something about a restaurant.
Oh, my parents probably go to the Bellagio every Saturday.
No, but your mom was talking about a restaurant with like a foreign owner that was having some
Oh, no,
issues.
that's a different one. Oh, my gosh. Wow. I'm not going to say my town, but my area is full of foreigners. That
so many foreigners.
Like to a restaurateur, if you will. Yeah, this guy's Albanian.
Okay.
And I didn't even think about it, but if we go there and like Borean is working, I'm going to shit my pants. Because maybe they have like some Albanian connection and he's going to pick up some work at the Bellagio.
Well, he's doing furniture.
I know. But it's his friend in the furniture biz. This could be his friend.
Well, he could also go there to eat.
For sure. Oh, we're absolutely going. Let's be very.
Oh, we're going.
We're going to go, guys. We're going to take some pictures. We're going to post it to Instagram.
We'll take your sister too.
Oh, she
We'll
can't.
take you out, Rachel.
We were texting.
I know. I saw it. I was at my ceramics class.
Okay.
Just my phone, like my butt was vibrating.
Okay. So they're at the Bellagio. Darcey and Stacey, they're meeting up in my parents' backyard, basically, and they are looking snatched.
Snatch. Well, I had to say it, but as much as I always like Stacey's look, she looked like a frog.
Ooh, I feel like
She was all like swollen up. Like I just got these frog vibes.
Okay. I feel like that would be her spirit animal if she.
Probably.
I don't think that's too far off of what she normally.
However,
resembles.
Darcey, with a minimum amount of makeup, looked good.
That's what I noticed. I was like, oh wow, she's really naked faced.
And for Stacey, I think that's what gave her the frog eyes.
Okay.
That's it. Like she got like these huge puffy eyes.
Okay.
I think Stacey could have used a little bit of mascara, just a little bit.
Okay.
Just to defrog it.
Okay. All right. So they're talking because they haven't met up since Miami, and Darcey obviously has some big news to share.
She is re-engaged.
Oh yeah.
Whatever you call it. Re-engagement.
She's re-engaged, and they're well, that's not the only thing she has to say about Georgia. She feels the need to mention that the sausage that they're splitting is also reminiscent of Georgi.
Did she say that?
Did you miss that?
I did.
Because you were all about his snake last episode. Yeah, they're splitting this sausage dish, and Darcey's like, oh, it looks like Georgi's.
Ooh.
Like, who would say that while you're eating with your sister?
Yeah. Why are you eating it?
Yeah, Stacey is like, I'm eating, Darce. And she goes, well, I didn't know they were going to bring me a big hard one.
What?
Yeah.
I missed it.
Oh, I wish I missed it. I know. So, okay, they're there. They're talking. Darcey says, yep, Georgi really stepped up. He's been there for me and for the girls, and he set up this big surprise. And then, yeah, she just nonchalantly goes, he proposed, and I said yes. Stacey didn't look very happy.
Well, she said that she's seen positive changes in Georgi, but he's still jobless, and he has credit card full of debt.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Well, even more so now,
Those are
probably.
her concerns. Like right now, I think the bank's probably going to cancel his credit card and just take whatever he owns, which is nothing.
Yeah. It's a little hypocritical because there's a lot of talk about Borean going and working in this furniture business, but he's jobless too right now.
He is, but he couldn't work. Like, I get it. Like,
that's
Borean
true.
was waiting for his papers.
That's true.
And if you want to do it the right way, and Stacey could afford to do it the right way, she could afford to take care of Borean for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, he
No,
didn't do anything wrong.
That's a good point.
But
I
now,
forgot.
and we'll get there, he got the green card and he already has a job lined up.
Look at him.
Look at our man.
What a go-getter. So, okay. Then,
A slow getter.
look at the slow getter. So, Darcey has this great idea. of course. Since Stacey and Florian are planning on getting remarried soon, Darcey throws the idea out of a twin wedding. Of the twedding. And Stacey, again, not thrilled. She doesn't want to share her shine. She kind of wants the day for herself because she's, you guys, you don't need to rush. No need to rush.
Also, she knows that Darcey and Georgi just got back together, basically, right?
Sure.
Just got engaged, and their relationship's been okay for like a week or two.
That's a really good
her
point.
saying, I want to get married too. I think Stacey knows that this is rash. At least Stacey and Florian are married already. They've been together for a while. They've been married for a while. It's a solid relationship.
Right.
They just want to do it big. Snatched.
Darcey got engaged, you're right, or re-engaged, a day or two ago. So, sure, Stacey's probably thinking, let's see how this thing plays out. Let's see how it runs its course, because we could be 2 months into a wedding planning and you guys break up.
Yeah.
And now I'm screwed. Now here I am with 4 cake toppers. What am I going to do with 4 cake toppers? Right?
Do you think they each get a cake?
We're going to have to tune into the wedding special to find out. I can't answer these questions.
Me neither.
Okay, so Darcey, though, she wants the twin wedding. She's like walking down the aisle together. Father Mike in the middle, which I didn't picture, but I guess that only makes sense. He's got to walk his daughters down the aisle. So she's really pushing for the wedding. It'd be a great opportunity, very rare. We all come together. But Stacey still not too hot.
Yeah. Well, I really think that Stacey just knows that this is not a good idea. Like what she's doing with Florian, they're renewing vows.
Yes. Yeah. No, they are.
Wows. Because it's wow.
They will be wows. There'll be vows and there'll be wows, I'm sure.
Yeah. No, it's a vow renewal.
Yeah.
For Darcey, it's a legit wedding with her brand new relationship that's been going on for like 2 weeks.
That's such another good point, too. You're mixing metaphors here, ladies. You're mixing an actual first-time marriage with not even a vow renewal. I guess they are renewing their vows in a sense, but they're really just, they want a better reception.
Yeah.
They got married in an apartment during a pandemic. They just want to do it big.
Wait a minute.
They just want to do it big.
Yeah, hopefully the song's they're gonna retire.
You know they're gonna do their first dance.
Oh my god.
They're gonna do their first dance to their own song. Yeah.
I don't even know the melody, but I think
That's pretty close.
That was pretty good, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, don't you remember that Stacey and Florian got married outside of Mike's house?
Oh yeah, they had to race.
Yeah.
Outside of Mike's, and
because of the town border or something.
yeah, because I think they got the marriage license in one town, and they didn't even bring that up when they did their blessing to the door at the end. They should have mentioned that, although maybe it was a secret.
I mean, I think a lot had happened in that house.
A lot happened. Yeah, all the trick-or-treaters, that was a big thing that happened at the door. Probably people leaving dog poop on fire. That was a big thing.
I mean, Darcey and Stacey lived there with their ex-husbands, didn't they?
But there's the whole door thing. We'll get to the door thing. Let's not skip ahead. Let's actually take a break right now. We'll be right back with a whole lot more. All right.
Be back.
To do it big. Let's do it big.
Let's do it big.
Did they like sample an old apartment buzzer sound for that song? Like that song blows my mind. It actually doesn't, because it only has 19 listens on Spotify.
Like this song is so bad. It's so bad that I can't.
It's the modern day Paris Hilton when she tried to do a song. I don't know if you ever listened to that.
Oh yeah, I kind of liked it.
Yeah, it's actually probably a better song than.
Well, she paid people money to make her sound awesome.
What was it called? Something about blue or stars? I wanted to say Stars Go Blue, but.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Stars Are Blind, something. I think it's Stars Are Blind. I don't know. But that's neither here nor there. Let's talk about Stacey and Florian at Randy's Worcester Street Pizza in Manchester. Okay? Now, I'm gonna talk up Bellagio all day, but Randy's Worcester Street Pizza, folks.
Have you been?
Of course not. I'm not a communist, okay? If you find yourself in Connecticut or live in Connecticut and actually want to eat good pizza, you go to not Randy's Worcester Street Pizza. You go to Worcester Street in New Haven. It's like Little Italy. It's its own street of all the best pizza places. I'm going to go on a limb and say in the country, the best pizza in the country. You got Sally's, you got Pepe's. Come on.
No,
you got Sally's, you got Pepe's, you got Modern.
I have to say, you know what my
about.
favorite pizza is, and nothing can top it.
Artichoke pizza in New York City.
That too, and there is one more. Mellow Mushroom.
Oh, Mellow Mushroom, that's a chain. But
Mellow Mushroom
like a
is
local, small
the
chain.
bomb. But yes, you're right. Artichoke pizza in New York City is my favorite pizza.
But guys, don't go to Randy's Worcester Street and you see the pizza they were eating. It wasn't even pizza. It was like stromboli. It was like circular stromboli.
I didn't even look at it.
Exactly. You should be happy you didn't. It irritated me so much that not only was it called Randy's Worcester Street Pizza, but that they didn't just go to Worcester Street to get pizza.
Well, it's too far.
No.
Like Middletown is far from New Haven. It's like an hour.
No.
Do you?
40,
Yeah.
Maybe 40, 45 minutes.
Do you want to drive an hour to get pizza?
Okay, this is how good Randy's is. Stacey goes in and goes, cute. It's like all American in here. Is that what you want from your pizza place? You want it to be all American? Maybe you want it to be Italian.
Well, she wanted to do this the American way because we're gonna celebrate Florian got green card. Why didn't you go to freaking Burger King?
Get a burger.
Yeah.
Get a hot dog. Or if you want pizza, go to Domino's or Pizza Hut. That's an American pizza place.
Don't go to a random pizza place that's probably trying to be Italian.
Rando's Worcester Street Pizza. Yeah. So angry. I'm a little bit of a pizza
celebrating
snob.
America with pizza.
Doesn't make any sense. It makes as much sense as everything these girls do, which
Yeah.
is very little sense.
Yeah, no, like there's so many other Americans. Go to a diner.
That's Greek usually, I think.
Really? I'm a sucker for diners.
Yeah. I mean, there's some classic American diners, I guess, but yeah.
A classic diner burger.
Nothing better. Nothing
Love it.
better.
I mean, it's like a little like squished.
Yeah. Like, what is that flavor of a diner
little soggy.
burger?
I fucking love it.
It's on a griddle, I think.
Yes.
That's why it's...
It's like one of my favorite thing ever.
Yeah. Yeah, with like a little bit of like a hard roll bun.
Yeah. And mushrooms and Swiss cheese.
Okay. Anyway, back to Rando's Worcester Street Pizza here. So, yeah, she's doing this whole thing for America because Florian got his green card.
Woohoo!
So she whips out an American flag and a whole lot more.
She basically stormed the store for 4th of July
I
and
thought you were
bought
gonna say
everything.
storm the Capitol. But yeah, she like basically had the January 6th starter pack. I really thought that's where you were going. I was like, we don't do that on this podcast, or is it?
No, I said she probably stormed the party city and bought everything that people get for 4th of July.
Yeah, it was the 4th of July party pack.
And Boria was not that thrilled from all that stuff.
I'm not like 3. Jesus Christ, understand? Like, and so okay, the producer asks Florian, keep it together over there, burrito throat.
I can't believe you said it's January 6th starter pack.
You said storms, whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Can we move on?
Yes, we have to.
The producer's like, Florian, what'd you learn about America since you've been here? And he goes, to sue people. Sue for this, sue for this, sue for stepping on foot. And it's funny, it's hilarious, but where did he learn this from? He must have learned it from Darcey and Stacey.
I think he's watching Judge Judy.
Oh, did you know Judge Judy's like the most watched television show of all time?
No,
or something?
but I love it.
Do you?
Yes.
Are you like an 85-year-old babichka trapped in a 30-year-old's body?
You know that I love weird stuff. I love The Price is Right.
Well, that's fantastic television.
But I love...
Although it was better with Bob Barker.
Yeah. I love the times we watch it. We only watch it when we're either on a vacation, it's the morning, or we took some days off and we have the TV on. Like these random times that it's on that I freaking love it.
It's the classic home from school sick television.
Mm-hmm.
When you were home from school in middle school or high school, you'd always watch The Price is Right. That, and now it's, what's the game with Wayne Brady where you dress up
Oh.
We hate that show.
Yeah,
but
that's
it's always,
too much.
Wow, it's always on right after The Price is Right.
Spin the wheel?
I keep wanting to say Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
No. But that's a good one too.
Oh, Let's Make a Deal.
Let's Make a Deal.
Yeah. It's so weird. They're all dressed up in costumes.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
It's like, who's got a pack of gum in their purse? Like me, it's like, all right, here's $100. Show makes 0 sense. It's just it's a show for hoarders. Really. The show should be called The Hoarders. I've only watched it twice, so I could be totally wrong. It could be like a special episode. It could have been a Halloween episode I watched for all I know.
I think we always watch it in Connecticut over Thanksgiving or whenever we go.
Yeah. When you're hungover, you're still in bed at 11 a.m. Yeah. Okay. Anywho, Borean says he needs to start working so he can help pay for the dream wedding. Like, look at you, Borean.
Like, I'm loving Borean.
Stepping up.
He went from me really being annoyed by him being such a sloth to he carries the show with the sisters, obviously.
No, he carries the show.
Everything that he says or does is just fabulous.
Yeah.
It's fabulous. But here he is saying, I need to find a job. I want to start working. Nothing else is going to change. I already have a furniture gig from my friend Costa. And Stacey says she might do some modeling.
No, Stacey wants Borean to model.
Yeah.
Stacey is not hot on the furniture business. She doesn't want to be married to a furniture guy because she's very clear when she's like, it's amazing, Borean can finally work. He's got this opportunity in the furniture business, but also he's got his modeling. Yeah, he's modeling. He's building his portfolio. He can go to agencies in Miami and New York. She is so invested in this idea that I'm going to be married to a model.
I think designing or like building a cool furniture is cool.
Oh, there's a ton of jobs in the furniture business that would be cool. Designing it, marketing it, having your own store.
Even building it.
Building it, sure. Like craftsman.
I think that's what he's going to do. I think that's cool.
I think he's going to be a delivery guy.
You think so?
Yeah, well, nothing wrong with that.
He used to build furniture with his dad.
Yeah, you got to start. This is America now, you know? You're an immigrant. You know how it works. You're a doctor over in the Czech Republic. You come here and you're working at Rando's Worcester Street Pizza. Serving up slices.
Yeah, no. If you're a doctor in the Czech Republic, you come here, you get your certificate, and you're a doctor here.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, you have to get the... I don't know if you have to go back to school for like a year or two just to make it valid, or you do like a year training. But yeah.
Really?
Yeah. If you get a doctor's degree in the Czech Republic and come here, you can be a doctor. You just have to take some tests or prove it.
I'm going to take your word for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. You wouldn't have to go to medical school all over again.
No. I think you do have to do some training or something. It's not just like you come here and here you go, open your own practice. But you don't have to go back to medical school.
Yeah. Okay. So they're still at Rando's Worcester Street Pizza, and Stacey tells Borean about Darcey's re-engagement. And I always find this hilarious. Like you have to suspend disbelief for a little bit because we got to get the shot. We got to set the scene. We got to film this because there's no way Stacey waited till they got to this pizza place to be like, oh, by the way, Darcey's engaged to Georgi.
That's true.
You know, like, come on, she couldn't keep her lips closed. She told him as soon as she found out, but she says they're re-engaged and Darcey wants to do the twedding. And Borean, not too hot on this idea either. Like Stacey, like Borean, they're both not too hot on this idea.
Well, Borean also says like, if I agree to this, understand, Georgi needs to start working, understand?
Look at Borean.
We understand.
Look at Borean.
Which is good. He's making some good
he is.
Points.
He absolutely is. And I think he can talk mano a mano with Georgi and say, listen, I know what it's like. I'm going to be working now. You should be working now too. We got to be there for our women.
And then Borean grows a pair became my favorite saying. Borean's like, well, if any drama, I'm going to shut it down. Understand? Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Wow, Borean.
Look at you.
Look at you.
Someone had their morning cup of coffee.
And like Stacey agreed. She's like, yeah. No, totally.
Understand. So, okay, new day. Here we go. This is probably your favorite segment of the show.
Yeah, I want to do it.
No. Okay. Darcey and Stacey, they met up to get their butt sapped, this butt sculpting, butt lift thing. And I was literally writing as this is happening, have these girls ever heard of a gym? They'll fly to Turkey to get 19 surgeries, but they won't cross the street to go to Planet Fitness. And so I wrote down, like, have they ever heard of a gym? And as I'm writing that down, Darcey goes, this is the perfect machine for us. It's working smarter, not harder. No, it's not working at all. You're not doing anything at all.
Well, apparently, it's supposed to feel like they did 20,000 squats.
Okay. If you buy that BS, that's what the doctor or whatever the enabler, that's what the enabler said. She goes, get ready. In 30 minutes, it's going to feel like you did over 20,000 squats. It's going to be the easiest workout you ever did. Well, if it's the easiest workout you ever did, it's probably not going to work. Okay. It's not only the easiest workout they've ever done, it's probably the only workout they've ever done.
Don't forget the meme of Darcey running on the treadmill like a crazy person.
That's true. That's probably why she's never returned to the gym. Can't afford any more memes like that. But let me just say this about EMS, because that's what they're doing, I think, is electric muscle stimulation. Zero proof that it works for muscle building or fat burning. Absolutely zero proof. There's research. There's been no proof that it works for anything but a little muscle recovery. So it could help you in recovery. There's some benefit in that. But no, whatever they did, they like strapped 2 huge defibrillators to their ass cheeks, ramp it up to 100 and let it rip. It
looked like the curling stone.
That's what I thought.
Right?
Yes. I didn't know if anyone was going to get that reference. So I was going to make that reference. And the other reference I was going to make is the beach game where you put almost like a saucer on your hand and it's got Velcro. And then you toss the tennis ball that has Velcro and it sticks. Like,
we have it.
It looked like they put 2 of those on the sisters' asses.
No, it had like this handle. I feel like
it's got the Velcro handle. Yeah. You strap it in.
No, I was just curling.
No, I'm with you on that one too.
Curling.
I'm with you on that too. So, okay, they're getting this done. And here's the explanation. Here's the marketing behind it. Here's how you sell it.
Keep it tight and right?
No. It's like your asshole's being struck by lightning. Who doesn't want that?
I mean, also, if you do 20,000 squats in one day, you won't be able to walk.
No.
You won't be able to walk.
You literally can't do 20,000 squats in a day.
No.
That's why this whole thing is BS and it pisses me off. And it's like, come on, just go to the gym. Literally walk on the treadmill for 20 minutes and it's probably going to do more for you than whatever that contraption was.
I mean, it's working smarter, not harder.
No, it's not. You look dumber and softer. So, okay, while they're being electrocuted, they're talking about this tweeting, and Stacey says Florian is a little concerned about Georgi and whether or not he can pitch in on the wedding. And Florian wants things to be equal. He's an equal opportunity kind of guy.
Which Darcey doesn't get, because Darcey says, well, if they pay a half and we pay a half, it doesn't matter if it comes out of my pocket or my and Georgi's pocket. Which is true at the end of the day.
I kind of agree with Darcey.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it is true. Like, if they're supposed to split this 50-50, you should not be concerned how they pay for it.
It doesn't matter where it comes. Yeah, if you go out to dinner with another couple and it's like, yeah, we're going to pay and you're going to pay. It doesn't matter if each of the 4 people paid equally or if, you know. So I'm with Darcey here. It's a little surprising Georgi would say this. I could see Stacey saying it because it's a way to encourage Georgi to go out there and get work.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I want you to be a part of this. I want you to chip in. So maybe you should go get a job so you can do it. I don't know why Florian cares so much, but he does. And they talk about it. They hug it out while their asses are still being zapped. And they agree to the twin wedding. Beautiful, intimate, glam, very sexy, very romantic, all blinged out.
Yes, dresses, fitted, sparkly, and crown. We gotta wear a crown.
You're gonna look like Burger King. You're gonna be like a diamond Burger King. Which is where they should have gone to celebrate Florian's green card.
Anywhere but to a pizza place.
Yeah. Twin wedding with the tight tush. Twin wedding with the tight tush. Twin wedding with the tight tush. Twin wedding with the tight tush.
one thing they are not good at is singing.
Mm-hmm. Or writing lyrics. They're good. They're very repetitive, so it's a little catchy, but yeah, it's unfortunate, really. It's okay. It's not.
Nothing's worse than.
We love it, though.
It's so bad.
For some reason, we love it.
It's so bad. I can't take it.
Okay, here we go. It's a new day. It's the day everyone's going over to Father Mike's. They got to pack up the house. They got to say goodbye to the house because Mike has finally sold it.
Yes. And Darcey hasn't told Mike yet about her re-engagement. So
yes.
that's something that's going to be dropped.
Mm-hmm.
But they're standing outside waiting for Stacey and Florian. I thought they were waiting so they can all go together.
Yeah.
But they took 2 cars.
Yeah.
So why did you wait?
Yeah, someone had to go pick up the pizza. Someone
Yeah,
had to
but why did you
like,
wait?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, why are you standing outside waiting for them to be like, hi, how is it going? Okay, so we'll see you there.
I know. Nothing happened. They got in their cars and they took off. They get to Mike's. Mother Nancy's there. Mm-hmm. You forget about her sometimes.
Sometimes.
She forgets about herself, I'm sure, too. But she's there, and they start reminiscing about all the times they've had at that house over the last 15 years.
Yes. And Florian and Stacey brought the pizzas, the American pizzas.
They're going to turn into pizza.
The American
Pizza.
pizzas. Pizza.
Yeah, the pizza's getting cold. I wrote that note
sure.
down, and then eventually Florian said it. I was like, good, I'm glad someone brought that up.
Well, because before they eat, they're standing outside, blessing the house. And then Florian and Georgi are just standing on the side, holding the pizzas.
Yeah, while they go, couldn't you go in and then do
Right?
couldn't you bless the door from the backside?
Yeah, they're blessing the door, then they do the 1, 2, 3 Silva chant.
But let's just not overlook this door blessing because it was out of control. They walk up to the door. They like touch it, right?
Mm-hmm. And they kissed it like.
They kiss the front of the door. They bless the house. They're sending all this amazing love and positive energy back into it.
Manifest.
And the producer's like, why is the door so symbolic? And Darcey goes, well, when you enter the home, it's the front door. I'm like, okay. She's like, it's opening to a new life. But we're also saying goodbye to the past. And we're ready to embark on a new life. I'm like, huh? What? What is happening, huh? No.
I mean, I understand that the front door is the front door to the house. It's like when you buy a house or when you sell the house, it's the first and last thing you're probably going to walk through. Yeah. Unless you use the garage. I don't know.
But like, I would go to my bedroom and be like, so many memories here.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. My first kiss, the phone call when I divorced my husband, or I'm talking about was Darcey.
Yeah, I was just judging you.
You know, my closet where I had all my sunglasses, whatever it is. I wouldn't bless the front door. And
but if you bless the front door, you just bless the whole house. So you don't have to walk room by room and bless everything. You just bless the whole thing at once.
Okay. All right. Well, they did. And then they go inside and they have some news to share.
Mm-hmm. The sisters are not even eating the pizzas.
Well, good. Because
the tush.
The tush.
The tush.
You know, good. I'm glad to see they have some sort of self-restraint. If they're not going to go to the gym, at least they can watch what they eat.
Well, I also think that Darcey doesn't want to have a pizza throat because she's about to drop a bomb.
Yeah, she sure is.
So big news. Darcey is engaged. And what followed was very unexpected. I was like, what?
What, when they yelled twin wedding?
Well, that too, but Mike lost it.
Well, yeah, so she's like, we're re-engaged, twin wedding. And Mike, yeah, his response was, this is not great.
It's like, when is the wedding? This is not great.
And what killed me was Nancy just being very logistics minded. She's like, well, you know, like people are not going to travel to Florida. Like people are not going to be like, we're going to have to book flights and we're going to have to like block out room. People can't just get to Florida like in 2 months. No one's going to be able to have to take off work and you have to call. You can get a babysitter. Like she was so worried about logistics. And Mike's like, this is not great. We can't be doing this. Yeah. He thinks it's a big mistake. Mm-hmm. But Darcey's like, Dad, we've done one counseling session, okay? And I think we're probably going to do more. There's more to come. Too bad there wasn't an electric device you can attach to your head to undergo therapy. Maybe Darcey would do that if she could just electrocute her brain. That would be the type of therapy she'd be into. She doesn't want to put in the work. She just wants to zap it and be done.
Yeah. Well, I don't think she wants to put the work into anything. Like, she just wants to be engaged and she just wants to get married.
Yeah.
You have to take time in between those two things. Or even prior, especially if your relationship isn't pure and clean, that you just agree on everything. If you fight and you de-engaged once, right?
Yeah.
You break up all the time. That's like your next step shouldn't be, oh, let's just get married.
It's another good point. The lightning in the asshole is a metaphor for Darcey's entire life because she just wants things to be done with little work, minimum effort, and very fast.
100%.
She wants to be engaged on the first date. She wants to have a hit clothing line and overnight, and she wants to be a rock star and have it's like, you don't put in the work. You went to probably a recording studio for 2 hours. You probably bought 90 minutes of recording time. You walked in there and you put a song on. You're like, well, now we have a hit song. It's like, that's not how it works. Things don't happen like that. You got to put in time and effort.
For sure.
Practice your 10,000 hours. Malcolm Gladwell. Read a book. You know?
And Mike is just like
They drive. I'm sorry, but I'm fired up. They drive to Randy's Worcester Street Pizza because it's closer instead of actually going to Worcester Street because they can get it faster.
But that was Stacey.
I know, but they're the same sister, right? Instead of actually driving and spending the extra 20 minutes and getting the real thing, they go down the street because it's faster. I want it now. It's crazy. Fired up. I have burrito throat. I'm fired up.
Guys, he really is. Well, I was just gonna say I'm not that fired up, at least not as fired up as you and Mike.
I'm sorry.
But Mike is like making all these great points. He's like, you're not ready to get married, Darcey. You're making a big mistake. Like, I've been divorced 3 times. Like, I learned from my mistakes. You don't want to get divorced again. And he's like, you need to learn to communicate. And Darcey's just shocked.
Isn't Nancy one of the divorces?
For sure.
So he's like, I've learned from my mistakes. Just looks at Nancy.
Well, I think he gets along with Nancy because they have the girls and then it's been a while.
Yeah, poor Nancy.
But yeah, like I've never seen him this upset and I've never seen him make all these great points. He should have made those points a long time ago or just like spread them out.
Well, there's a time and a place when you have grown ass adult children. You can't be that overbearing. You got to let them live their life. But he finally hears this. Oh, we're having a twin wedding. And he's like, oh, hell no, you aren't.
And he's not done. He's like, this is so fucked up. Every time you two want to do something, you just disrupt everyone's life. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't believe it.
And Florian couldn't take it. He's like, enough.
Mike, please, enough.
And did you see Darcey? She looked at Florian like she made his face like, what is he doing?
Yeah.
But it's like
he left.
Yeah, he did. But it's like, no, Darcey, what are you doing? Not what is Florian doing. Florian can't take it.
Yeah.
So he left. Smart. What are you doing with your life, Darce?
So much for all that good door energy blessing. Because when you walked through it, it didn't really pan out the way you wanted to, did it, Darce?
And then Mike just killed it with this sentence saying, train wrecks coming down the tracks.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good, right?
No, and he says, if the girls get together and have a twin wedding at the end of the summer in Miami, I'm not going.
He said it?
He said he's not
going.
Yeah, he's not going. He's out.
Wow.
Mike out. Mike drop. Is that why the episode's called Mike Drop?
Oh my. Is it called Mike Drop?
Yeah. M-I-C though.
It should have been called M-I-K-E.
Drop. Mike Drop.
Damn it.
Solving the problems today. Okay. Wow. What an episode.
What an episode.
Guys, and the tell-all. 2-part tell-all is next. No burritos.
I still have a burrito throat.
No burritos before the tell-all.
Oh, for sure not.
Okay. But I can't wait for it. This is going to be the first Darcey Stacey tell-all.
I know.
I have a feeling we'll probably see Jesse. Maybe we'll see Tom.
We will.
Maybe we'll see who knows?
We
Octavia.
will.
Who knows?
Oh, we will see all of them.
All of our friends. Okay. Wow. What a season. A short season. But it's okay.
I hope a new one is coming.
Yeah.
Because they cannot just, as you said, they cannot leave it like this.
I think we'll get a wedding special.
We better.
I think so. All right, guys. Woo. What an episode. What a season. Tell all coming up next. Thanks for listening. Make sure you're following us on Instagram at Married to Reality Pod. We got memes there. You message us there. We love it. News, all sorts of things at Married to Reality Pod on Instagram. Also, make sure you're following the podcast wherever you're listening. Look down and smash that follow button.
Guys, smash it like it's as hot as this freaking season. Because it was a hot season.
So hot.
I think I don't think I've laughed this much during the previous 2 seasons as I have during this one. And all thanks to Florian.
Oh my gosh. Understand?
Thank
you, Florian. And thank you guys for the reviews. If you haven't left one, please do. That's it. That's all we've got to say. Tell all coming up next.
Coming up next, it's going to be fabulous, I hope. I'm excited.
Oh, yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah, as you said, no burritos.
No burritos. Okay. That's it. I've said it all. Have you?
I've said it all.
Okay. That means we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.